Welcome to Photography Q&A here at DEDPXL.com. I am Zack Arias, and I am answering your questions about photography. This question comes in from Rameez Kawaja. I am mispronouncing your name, and I apologize. But Rameez basically says here that you live in a small city, just a stone's throw from Leeds. You're trying to get into commercial photography. And for the last year, you have been doing everything you can to get on the radars of creative directors at ad agencies. And what I like about what you say here is that you are specifically targeting people who you think your style of photography will work with. That's a very good thing. And you're hoping to get some work there, and then maybe London, and then the world. Big dreams, absolutely. And you have been sending your promotional materials and, as Echo calls them, as you say here, swag bombs to those specific creative directors. And you finally, in December, got on someone's radar, yet you've still been waiting for that meeting, and it's nearly March of 2014. And so it's been a minute. You say, I know this one meeting, potential relationship won't change my entire career. It won't. It's a slow process. I get it. It is. I just keep feeling as if I'm missing something obvious. And I guess you are. Rameez, I think the thing that you are missing is three things, really. Number one is patience. I think about John Keatley. John Keatley is an amazing photographer based out of Seattle. His work is fantastic, and he's getting some really great campaign work. But if you would talk to John Keatley, or if you ever attend a workshop or a talk that he's giving, which I highly suggest you do, you will hear him talk about spending 5, 6 years working on his marketing, his portfolio, building those relationships. So you're in the beginning process of this, all right? So be patient. The next thing that I would suggest to you is that here you're talking about going directly after the creative directors. Now, typically, at most agency, the creative director is the top of the food chain. And, well, frankly, here's the hard medicine that I have to give to you, Rameez, is that your portfolio, your website, the work that you're currently showing is not yet ready to go directly to the creative director. Now, creative directors typically have art directors, junior art directors, art buyers, junior art buyers, interns. And all of these people in that chain at an agency are the filters. They are already filtering all the creatives that are going to be working for the agency. They are starting the first relationships. So you're kind of like shooting for the top, but I really don't feel your portfolio is quite there yet. I think you have really good work. I think that you could edit your portfolio down to a very solid 15 to 20 images. Very solid. And not the girl with the violin, not the girls with the suitcase in the field. Really? No. So don't do that. Get that portfolio edited down to your strongest work. I'm thinking the two girls that are in the alleyway with the smoke, that's a fantastic shot. That's kind of like a hero shot. Build around that. Next, you need to start building your relationships at the bottom of the food chain in an agency. You need to start making friends and sending promos and swag bombs, not to the creative directors, but to the interns, to the junior art buyers, to the art buyers. And you need to start making those relationships at that level in an agency, because those are the filters. Those are the beginning filters into the agency, and you need to work your relationships there. Because the interns and the junior art buyers and the art buyers of today are going to be the art buyers, art directors, and eventually creative directors of tomorrow. And while you are creating these relationships, you're working on your portfolio, you're shooting new work, your portfolio doesn't have that Rameez signature. Your portfolio, frankly, feels like you're shooting a bunch of your friends, and it doesn't quite have that agency ready level of work to it yet. And I love the word yet because it is such a powerful word. You're not ready yet. So, Rameez, you need to keep working hard. You need to be reaching out, but I would say reach out to different people in the agency. You need to be patient, and you need to just keep doing it and keep doing it. And if at 2014, you're still doing the same thing, but guess what? You haven't gotten a call. Guess what you're doing in 2015? The same thing again. And you're building your work, and you're building your work. And hopefully these people that you think are ignoring you right now may kind of remember you, and you say, you know, this Rameez guy, he's been like contacting us for 2 or 3 years, and his work is getting better and better and better. And let's give him a call. Let's bring him in. Rameez, thank you very much for sending in your question. I am going to send you a PDF copy of my book, Photography Q&A. Ching! And if you, the viewer, would like to send in a question, please do so. You can email it to me at question@deadpixel.com, DEDPXL.com. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Your world is so far from the one I know.
Photography Q&A with Zack Arias here at DEDPXL. Thank you very much for joining. Cut.